I'm Sharia Suarez here reporting for TISL News, and I'm here with new Governor John Domanski. John Domanski, how are you doing tonight?
I'm pretty tired and hungry right now. It's been a really long day inside the Senate chambers with elections going on.
Well, allow me to congratulate you for your new position. How does it feel to be the new governor?
It's really a feeling that's very overwhelming. You never quite prepare yourself for this, and I think that I'll finally come to realization of just how large it is with time. But for right now, it feels really good to finally be done and to look forward into the future with new EC that's been elected as well.
Did you imagine yourself being the governor when you first joined TISL?
Oh, no, not at all. I remember the day that I first joined TISL actually very well because it was Governor Jamie Arnett who asked me to join TISL, and I told her if it had to do with debating legislation, I would do it, and I would never leave the chamber where I ended up debating legislation. And then that year I ended up running, and I was like, probably never going to go back on EC. I was very busy, and I had some family issues that made me leave office for a year. Never would have guessed then that I would be coming back to this position one day.
May I ask you, what are your plans now that you're the governor?
There are a few plans that I have, of course. As has been stated quite often, the EC has a retreat that we have annually for the new members at the end of January. And so we end up taking a lot of that time to look over the problems that we had over the GA, what went well, what went bad, basically, based on the survey results that everybody gives us. So whenever that survey goes out through SurveyMonkey, I really encourage everybody to be able to fill it out so that we can make sure we end up making the next GA as really just as productive as possible and run as smooth as possible as well. Along that, some of the things that I individually would like to be able to look at doing, as I've said, is hosting different areas that have like mock sessions beforehand, so that way AMC3 teams can get together, lobbying teams can get together to be able to talk about proper techniques that they might end up using, and share facts, and legislative bodies could actually be formed based on the regions, not based on schools, to be able to help break that barrier in between community colleges and UT and TBR, among other things, as well as, of course, we have to be able to fill up the cabinet, and I want this cabinet to be a cabinet that really the General Assembly has never seen before. I want a cabinet of people who can go through and write bills, submit them, and have them do some of the most amazing things that Tennessee's ever seen, whether it is breaking the barriers between minorities and majorities, of race, of sex, of schools, it does not matter. And whether it's that or health or education, I really want a full cabinet that is very effective and ends up doing some things that maybe we will never see again in the GA, but I hope will continue on.
Thank you very much for your time, Governor. My name is Sharia Suarez, here with new Governor John Domanski, reporting for TISL Media. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And nice